Las Vegas locals tell me that they see QR codes everywhere. They're convenient, but not everyone trusts them.
You don't know if your information is being taken. Even on menus at restaurants, they'll have the QR code on the menu, and then the menu's just inside. Why do I need a QR code if I'm looking at the menu right now?
It's annoying. For people like Kayla Mercado, that hits close to home.
Me and my friends went out for like a food trip, and they ended up taking one of my phone's information from that QR code.
Situations get heavy, is warning consumers about fake QR codes popping up in public places, on parking meters, package labels, and even payment notices. Cybercriminals are using them to steal personal details or install malware.
Essentially, attackers are starting to use these now because they're preying on the convenience that consumers have to really get access to whatever that QR code might be offering. And because it's not like a traditional phishing email where you might receive a malicious email where you can see a misspelling or you can see where it's not coming from the original source. QR codes are essentially images, right, that are masked, and so it's much more difficult for consumers to really see if it's something that's legitimate or not.
Chadwani says before you scan, always check whether the code is different with, like a sticker placed on top of another QR code. He says scammers often use fake codes to redirect you to malicious websites or downloads.
So it's really important to be vigilant on, does something look suspicious? Does this QR code, are there
what up, slime ball?
Taking me to a website that I'm not familiar
Coffee,
with? Is it
man.
an untrusted code that is something that, you know, is from an unknown sender? So really the key things to look out for.
There's nothing out there for you. Ain't nothing out there for you. Tip top of it. Situations getting heavy. Heavy.
And always double check web addresses before entering personal information and avoid random codes on flyers and signs. For Good Morning Las Vegas, I'm Shakira Hopkins.
Dream on. Dream on.
Our weather forecast, we have a lot of sunshine outside. Sun is officially up in the eastern sky. We will move toward the
And what you doing up, Mike?
Afternoon. But before we get there, got upper 50s outside this morning. Another cool morning, sweatshirt weather, light jacket weather if you're out for more than a moment. We will by 9 in the morning climb into the upper 60s. 11 in the morning, it's t-shirt weather in the mid-70s if you're in the sun. We'll flirt with 80 today over on the east side, and I think we'll actually get to 80 degrees.
Situations getting heavy. Heavy.
The next few days, just a couple of light breezes.
Dream on, dream on.
Veterans Day Tuesday.
Dream on, dream on, dream on.
We will talk about the changes that loom late next week.
Street dreamers, oh mercy, mercy me. There's nothing out there for you, ain't nothing out there for you.
Where the camera is pointed here, and these are the off-ramp lanes from the 15 northbound to go Lake Mead Boulevard eastbound.
Situations getting heavy, heavy. East side up. Dream on, dream on. Situations getting heavy. Heavy. Hooking it up, man. We're gonna go butter be kind this morning, man. We gonna go butter be kind, man. There ain't nothing out there for you. Situations getting heavy. Heavy. Hey, whoa. 6'7". I damn sure will say 6'7". Heavy. Dream on, dream on. Dream on. What's up? I don't see no wine, Grady. You must be drunk, motherfucker. You the one drinking. Situation's getting heavy, heavy, heavy. 67 times. 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67. What's up, Ryder? Dream on, dream on. Dream on, dream on. Oh, mercy, mercy me, street dreamers. Oh, mercy, mercy me. There's nothing out there for ya, ain't nothing out there for ya. Situation's getting heavy, heavy, heavy. Shit. Your boy can sing if he want to. Dream on, dream on. What's up, Mike? Mike 5. Right on, Ryder. I can sing a little bit, man. You know, dream on, dream on. Shit. Don't let nobody steal your dream, man. What's up with it, Mike 5, man? Mike 5, man, give me $5, man. Mike 5, what it do, man? What it does, man? How the family and everybody, man? How the kids, man? What you doing today, man? What time is it where you at? It's 6:30 in the morning here. Another day, another dollar, man. Go get your money, man. Get paid, man. I wish I wasn't disabled. I'd be getting my money, man. I'm telling you, I'd be getting it, bro. I'll be on the gig right now. What's up, Jeremy? Tax manage. Begin clips. Don't get yourself in trouble this morning. Don't get yourself in trouble here this morning, please. You say you're in Florida? Oh, right on, Florida. Shit. Don't understand that, Bob. That sounds German to me. What's up, DeJoba? Well, why you on here? Well, why you on here? So you ain't got to worry about the trash. I just took it out of here. Yeah, I just took the trash out. Oh, that's the Trump supporter? I don't give a fuck what he is. But he ain't gonna come on here talking to people any old kind of way. Trump supporter or not. He gonna act civilized on this motherfucker or he gonna get dismissed. Tax managed new begging clips or whatever. I don't give a fuck what he is. Trump supporter, MAGA or not. I don't give a fuck. He gonna act civilized on here. I'm gonna get his ass out of here. What's up, Sleek Hobbies? RC. Hey, I am God. I am God. I told God to take the steering wheel from me many years ago. I have faith and I believe. I'm just the co-pilot. Man, where these people coming from, cuz? Where these folks coming from, man? Y'all just seen that dude comment? So if that's the case, the girl must have been 8 years old. Another pedophile. Why they protecting pedophiles? Why are they protecting these pedophiles? Because they rich? Because they was governors and senators and former presidents and shit, cause Bill Clinton, we saw your ass too. See, we all trying to make this shit out to be Republicans and Democrats, but both of them motherfuckers got money. Democrats got money too. They rich motherfuckers too. And all of them freaky, nasty, and dirty, and evil, and greedy motherfuckers. All of them is, man. They don't give a fuck about us, cuz. That's why Trump and they giving them all the tax breaks and shit right now. What y'all think the man was gonna do? He rich. So he gonna cater to other rich motherfuckers, man. Y'all didn't know that? Musk gave him $340 million during his campaigning as president. Musk gave him $340 million. Campaign money. Said it's all campaign money. Now imagine other motherfuckers gave him money too. These Bezos and all these other rich billionaire motherfuckers. Who else slid him something? That motherfucker came into the White House as a businessman. He was selling tennis shoes and all kinds of shit. Crypto money and all that. The motherfuckers gave him an airplane. They brought crypto, that fucking currency shit they got going on. Brought into his shit. Gave him a plane, all that. We said, oh no, man. The government said you can't take gifts like that. Told me I had to get that shit back. Said, no, you can't get those. But everybody act like they forgetting, cuz. See, that's the thing with everybody. Everybody act like they forgot Donald Trump. Y'all act like y'all forgot, cuz, man. Alien, but where he tricked you motherfuckers, I understand how he tricked everybody, though. I understand how he tricked everybody. I understand. Cold dude, man. Cold dude, badass con artist. And I brought up something about, because I seen him on TV recently, that 60-minute interview. And I wasn't giving a fuck about what Cuz was saying, right? I'm trying to see his ear. I'm trying to see Cuz' ear, right? Ain't nothing wrong with it. The camera gave you a good, nice shot of that ear. Good shot. As if whoever the cameraman was wanted to know for themselves. As if they wanted to know for themselves, right? Cuz ain't nothing wrong with that man's ear. That motherfucker found them a crash dummy to get up on that roof and shoot Cuz. You understand me? That's why they killed Cuz, the shooter. So he couldn't tell us nothing. But that assassination attempt was staged to winning this election because he knew the 34 felony was going to fuck him up. As it should have. But when they said, oh, they trying to kill him. He's so heroic and strong. That's just what he needed. And he got the people to rally around him after that. Got the people rally around him after that. Cause they still ain't showed us angles or none of that shit, bro. Just like the police do. How they have all them little red, little skinny sticks and shit to show you the trajectory and the angles and all that shit, right? Why they didn't show us Cuz shit? Why they didn't show us the dude on the roof, line the rifle up to the stage, show us all the angles. And, you know, like they did with JFK and all, you know, all the other motherfuckers. We ain't got one of them on Trump yet. Thank you. Yeah, we ain't on no Bill Cosby, bro. You gotta go. Bye. You gotta go, man. We ain't on here for that jive. But all I'm saying is, they ain't showed us the whole truth with this assassination attempt on Trump, bro. Because after this technology came out years later, they showed us that technology with JFK. They showed us that with MLK, Martin Luther King. They showed us all that. And we all had witnessed law enforcement, people like them at crime scenes. They do this thing, lasers, and they show you the trajectories and angles of how the bullet came and this, that, and the third, right? We didn't get one on Trump. We didn't get it. And the more I see the rerun, how Trump looked, how he flinched, how he flinched, and all of a sudden his ear was bleeding, and they was whisking him off. He throwing his fists up like for power. I guess white power. I don't know, but he was holding his fists up, and they was whisking him out of there. Now, what somebody told me was they say Sag, it was his earpiece. The earpiece had a small explosive on it, and it pop. They made the earpiece pop, and it made his ear bleed. That wasn't no fucking bullet. That wasn't a fucking bullet from a high power rifle that made his ear bleed. What's up, Joey? Thank you for the gifts. That wasn't a bullet from a high power rifle that made his ear bleed. It ain't a sharpshooter that good can nip the bottom of your ear. I don't think. It was the explosive in the thing he had in his ear. He had the thing in his ear. They had an explosive, very baby explosive, enough to just pop and make his ear bleed. Trump is just another man. That's why he ain't special to me. He's just another man to me, but a sicko. But he's sick though. He like young girls. The Charlie Kirk shooting, he just got on people's nerves. That ain't staged or nothing. He just got on enough people's nerves that where one motherfucker say, I'm gonna get his ass. I'm tired of his shit. That's all that was. If Charlie Kirk was an inside job, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's political and it's between white people. It's political and it's between white people. Just like the guy that killed the people in Minnesota. It been some other shit done. Some other dude killed some people somewhere else. Pelosi husband. The guy beat Pelosi husband with a hammer and all that and shit. All this is political and it's mainly between the whites, y'all, to be honest. It's mainly between them. To be honest. So that's why you got a lot of political violence and shit going on, because we all know these white boys don't play, man. These white boys some serious dudes, cuz. I'm going to give them their props. These white boys, they some serious dudes, man. When they ain't playing no more and want to do something, they going to do something, cuz. Rather they win or lose, they'll do something, though. Shit. So you got to give them credit where credit is due. You know, I don't discriminate. Shit. I don't discriminate. I look at it as a people point of view. But all this political violence, that's mainly the white folks at each other. And that's why they saying, hey, y'all, we ain't supposed to be doing this and that. And they wasn't. Because they all agreed after the Civil War, we shouldn't be killing each other like this, over this. So that's all just vote. And the majority wins. So that's why we still divided, y'all. The Confederacy never left. The Confederacy government never left. It just never was in place no more. They had to accept the Constitution of the United States government. They had to. Back during the Civil War, if they didn't sign that, they'd shoot them. They would shoot them. The federal government. They didn't sign the thing saying they was going to obey the Constitution and all the soldiers, Confederate soldiers who was caught in gray, they had to sign that. Now, a lot of them took that shit off. They took the gray off and got in regular clothes. That's where all that rebel shit and that kind of shit comes in. I mean, this is between the white folks, though, here in America. This, they history, they stuff. But it's the truth, though. I'm not here to speak racist. I'm not a racist or anything. You understand? I'm not no racist. Let me clean my page up some. Y'all hold on. They sure don't. We can show that. But hell no, I'm far from a racist, cuz, you know. Like I say, I respect you off the top, bro. The only way you gonna lose respect from me, if you show me a reason to no longer respect you. Or you give me a reason to no longer respect you, then I won't. And then 9 out of 10, I won't have nothing to do with your ass anymore. If I go there with you. But Charlie Kirk just got on a few people's nerves. And that one white dude had enough of it. He like, fuck you, I'm tired of your shit. So he got you. That's all that Charlie Kirk thing was. No, that was, because Charlie Kirk wasn't all that. He wasn't no major motherfucker. I never heard of Charlie Kirk till he got killed. So he wasn't all that. You know, to me anyway. Who was Charlie Kirk? From my understanding, just a guy giving his opinion. Hey, Victor. What's up, LA, Southern California, Orange County, LA, man? IE, man, Riverside, man, what's happening with it? San Bernardino, Pomona. What up with it? What's good, Beezy? 82? Oh, man, we got to some good conversation here, man. Then we got a few people coming on, you know, that's them pro-Trump, Magna, aggressive Republicans showing up, you know, and that's fine. And that's fine. If they want to fall into that shit, they can. I'm not Republican. I'm not Democrat. I'm Crip, y'all. You understand me? And I'm not racist. I'm not religious. I don't do religion. I don't do Bibles. I don't do church. I don't do race, color, hair, texture. I don't give a shit about that. Me, personally. You say 10 miles away from Pomona? Yeah, man, shout out to Pomona, man. What it do, Pomona? What y'all doing this morning, Pomona? What up, P-Town, man? What's going on in Rip City, man? I'm having coffee, Southern Buddy Pecan. Keep on investigating. Keep on investigating. But I'm not worrying about no investigation. Not me. What's up with it, Big T.Y., man? Big T.Y., man. Man, I love you. Love you, bro. How you been, man? Love you, man. See, you about to retire? Because you couldn't get nothing on me, huh? Couldn't get nothing on me, so you say, I'm going to go ahead and retire. You say, no, SAG ain't got nothing on him, man. SAG ain't done nothing 40, 50 years, man. I can't find nothing. From 96, I know that's a lie, FBI. Oh, I know that's a lie. See, you say you grinding. FBI trying to get something on me. FBI say he been investigating me 20 years, y'all. What SAG been doing the last 20 years? He lying, huh? Come on, FBI. You lying. I was out there in the streets of LA, man, in 87, 88, looking like X-Clan, with big African clocks on my neck like Flavor Flav, man. This 87, 88, man, I ain't lying. Y'all might have thought I come from Zimbabwe, man, if you saw me back then. I ain't lying. I was all in that Black Power, the brothers work it out, all that shit. Then I dropped that shit and went back to crippin'. I said, I'm going to keep it crippin', but positive, dog. You know, I said I shouldn't have to change to something else to be a better man. I said I shouldn't have to convert to Muslim to be a better man. I shouldn't have to convert to a church guy to be a better man. Why can't I be who I am and be a better person? So I said, you know what? I'm gonna just keep it crippin', but positive though. You know? I'm gonna just show my true identity. I said, because I said, this crippin' blood shit, I know like the back of my hand. I said, I don't know nothing about no Africa and thousands of years ago. No, I don't give a fuck about that shit. I said, I don't give a fuck about that shit. So I stopped doing that shit, preaching that bullshit. I stopped preaching that. Oh, the black man is the original man. We the first man. We this, we that. I stopped doing that shit, cuz. No. I said I was going to keep mine positive, though. Because I was living positively. I was living right. I wasn't breaking the laws and this, that, and the third. And I wasn't ashamed to tell a person that I was a Crip, though. But I didn't live that life anymore. that I have changed, that I'm that, and I'm this. So that's what it is. I wanted other Crips to know they could change too for the better. And that they didn't have to hide themselves. A lot of niggas there cover their shit up, because they don't want you to see it. I used to go to interviews with long sleeve shirts today, and I don't want you to see my tattoos, but I stopped doing that. Because I say I am who the fuck I am. This is me right here. But I'm a motherfucking man. I'm a man. And I'm worthy. I'm reliable. I'm dependable. I'm trustworthy. I'm strong. I'm not a wimp. I'll give you 110%. See, James Mullen, that goes to show how fucking dumb and stupid you are. I just fucking explained to you. That I was a different man. Far from 12 years old. Far from 18 years old. Far from 22 years old, brother. What the fuck I told you I was doing? I told you I was out there marching in the streets trying to stop the fucking violence, brother. I was out there with the men who had the guns in the streets, telling them to put them the fuck down. Where the fuck was you in 87, 1988? Where the fuck was you? I was in the streets of Compton, Los Angeles, hanging with niggas with guns, telling them to put the fucking guns away and stop killing each other. I was up in our schools telling our kids not to join gangs, don't do drugs, don't break the law, take your ass to school, obey your parents. These kids telling you to smoke cigarettes, drink beer, hit their joints, they don't have your best interests. Leave them kids alone. They no good for you. That's what I was doing 40-something fucking years ago. What the fuck was you doing? I'm sorry, Noni. Y'all done woke my wife up. This James Mullen motherfucker. I'm sorry, baby. You need to use the restroom? All right, I'm done. I know I got loud. I'm sorry. Motherfucker made me wake my wife up, cuz. I co-founded organizations. I was out there in the motherfucking streets. I was out there for rallies when Korean women was killing young black girls over orange juice. Where the fuck was y'all? So you gonna sit up here and tell me I was doing that shit at 12 years old? 14, 16, 20 years old? No, I wasn't. Come on, man. Nigga. Well, that was... I did it 73. I was just getting off of parole when you joined the Crips. Hey, buddy. But you always sit up here. I'm talking about the James Mullins dude. See, brother, you don't know me, man, like that, man. Man, I've been in these streets, man. I've been in these streets on both sides of it. I've been in both sides of these streets. I was one that was making the streets dangerous, and I was one out there trying to make the streets safe again. You understand me? But I don't know where some of these people showing up from. But we ain't got time today. What's happening with it, Paisano? Oh, they go to Donald J. Trump official. I remember him. Got them coming out, y'all. I am God. So if God control me, who am I? I saw Terry the Troll a few days ago. Terry the Troll showed up. If God control me, then what am I? That don't mean he homosexual. Great TV. Please don't do that to Curtis, man. He can have Trump on his wall, that's fine. No, most don't follow God. Most don't follow God. What's up, Boston Bean Town? Sorta, kinda. My brother met him personally, though. My little brother met him. All right, CK. I spell my fuck F-U-C-K. And I'm Crip. That's what I try to do, all sack. I spell correctly. I spell how you supposed to spell. Shit. That's how I spell. How you supposed to spell. I don't give a shit if it's CK or whatever K. I'm going to spell it the way they say you spell it. So I'm going to spell it that way. Yeah, Trump. I mean, Curtis he could be for Trump shit. We not on here to discriminate. I don't do Bibles. I don't do church. I don't do religion. I don't do race. I don't do color. I don't do height, weight. I don't give a fuck about none of that. But I do care about you, the person. Now, it depends on how you treat me, how we will get along. And I won't be mean to you. I won't be disrespectful to you. I wouldn't be disrespectful to your wife, to your sister, your kids, your auntie, your mama, your dad. You better believe if they ever cross my path, I would be nice and polite to them and respectful. And they damn sure ain't gonna get harmed by me. And if I was to witness you or your wife or your kids or somebody in a crisis, I'm gonna help them. I wouldn't pull my phone out and get to filming. If I seen somebody jumping on your wife and I wouldn't have an idea it was her, I could just see it happening. If I seen a guy harassing your wife, I'm gonna get involved. All right, buddy. I would get involved. If I seen somebody trying to snatch your kid and whisk them away, I'm gonna get involved. I ain't gonna sit up and say, oh, look at that little white girl, look at that man, and just ignore it. I wouldn't do that. But let me go, man. I just come on here to say good morning. And we had a big powwow on here, man. But I want to thank that person for them donations and them gifts and shit. Really want to thank them. I can't really pronounce the name. Let me find them. Let me find that person, cuz. They was very generous. Okay, it's this name right here. It's something. This person right here, cuz. Okay, well, I just put them in blue. So I can see them if they pop up again. Man, cuz blood, like I explained, because I was watching the video from last night this morning. And just like I say, man, I learned to speak from my heart, man. From my heart. From my heart, man. Because, you know, what's in your heart is the truth. You don't keep nothing in your heart that's bitter, cuz. You don't keep bitterness in your heart. Your bitterness is up here. Your hate, your envy, your jealousy, all that shit is in your mind, cuz. You don't keep that in your heart. You know, what you got in your heart is your mother's love, if you ever had it. Your father's guidance, if you ever had it. Some wisdom your big homie gave to you. You know, your grandmother gave you. You know, that special moment with your wife or your kid or something, you know, or when you graduated from something, you felt good about it. And that's the things we install in our hearts. You understand? And the shit we, you know, fuck that nigga, man. That's all in our head, cuz. You know, if you can get past that shit, you good, homie. I mean, you know, like how I used to say, man, I never get along with power rules ever, man. Fuck that, man. Them niggas killed my homie, all my friends. You know, I used to have that type of attitude. Then I changed. I'm like, no, man, them niggas ain't no different than us. How am I be mad at them? Look at the shit we be doing. I'm like, I'm gonna be mad at them niggas, cuz. I'm gonna be hating on them for, like I had one of them, oh, that nigga, he shot my brother. I said, but nigga, you killed his homie. I said, you killed his homie, though. I said, you lucky you didn't kill your fucking brother. I mean, how you gonna be mad at this nigga for, come on, man. That's the kind of shit I wasn't understanding no more. I'm like, come on, homie. Let's be realistic here. You know what I mean? Niggas is a trip, homie. But that's what I'm saying. It always sat different with me because I had a mutual respect with Paul Rules right out the jump, homie. You know, I knew them niggas when we were little boys, and we wasn't banging yet. You know, our parents knew each other and shit like that, and you know, we was playing sports together. We was all cool with each other, homie. But by the time we got out of elementary school to junior high, we all was claiming our area now. You know, we was up in age now, and you know, we was claiming our areas. So now we wasn't really kicking it with each other no more. And that's where we fucked up at. We should have just kept on kicking it. Say, no, let's not stop kicking it because y'all over there and we over here. And we 12, 13 now and all that. So what? Let's stay cool because we was cool when we was 5, 6, 7, and all that shit, homie. But no, it didn't turn out like that. Now we getting our knuckle on, we getting our squab on and shit like that now. But it took some disrespecting to get you to fight each other though. Yeah. But it took a nigga to disrespect. That's why niggas say, like, Sag, why you and Stanley and you was all around these dudes, but you didn't get no fights with them. It was that mutual respect. Stanley didn't see me and say, what up, blood? Or if I seen Stanley, I'd say, what up, cuz? Come on, man, we knew better. He know where I'm from, I know where you from. You know I don't take no shit, I know you don't take none. Why go there with each other? When Stanley saw me, he said, what's up, Harvey? I said, what's up, Stanley? Like that. Phil Johnson, hey, Harvey, hey, Phil. We wasn't, what up, blood, what up, cuz? We didn't do that shit to each other, bro. You know, we all knew each other. Marcus, none, all them. Hey, Marcus. Hey, we see their mama, hey, mama, none. You know, stuff like that. We all knew each other, bro. Now, nigga get up in your face, what up, blood? Nigga ain't your blood, cousin. Then, you know, it's gonna be a fight. Niggas gonna start fighting and shit. You know. But it be times niggas be on the rah-rah. Some shit done happened. So now niggas' fuse been lit, so you gonna get some rough stuff, you know. But no, we didn't go after each other necks like that till after Bullet got killed, bro. After Bullet died. And that's what shocked me, because I was in jail. And I'm hearing about the city, you know, all the killings and shit was going on. I'm like, whoa. But they were like, Sag, that's your hood. It's Santana now. I'm like, what? You know. And it was like Atlantic Drive telling me that. The homie from Atlantic Drive was letting me know. I didn't know. I knew Bullet was killed and all that, but I didn't know things didn't change. But my mama told me Bullet got killed. My mama got hold of me and let me know Bullet got killed. She said, well, what's that boy name? Little black boy, always got that dog with him. Ain't got like a girl named Kim or something? I said, who, Bullet? She said, yeah. Because when I first went to jail, she said, you always ask him, when Harvey coming home? She said, boy, he just got in here. Shit, Harvey gonna be in there for a while. Told Bullet, Harvey got 5 years. She said, oh, shit. So every time I see him, he got that dog with him. Because Bullet love them pit bulls, cause them dogs. Bullet. And that's when I was in jail. You know, when I was in jail, all the homies always was asking about, you know, they come by the house, they see my mom or dad when Sag getting coming home. But after Kim got killed, that's when I was hearing about the hood was on them. And that the Midtowns and Oaks Park wasn't tripping with each other no more. After Bullet got killed. And then the homie from Atlantic Drive told me, say, y'all hood is Santana now. Y'all SBC, Santana Block Crew. Y'all wear all black rags. I said, yeah, that's y'all on Ludus Park. He is behind Kim, you know. And then homies start coming to jail under Santana. Burdock, Sammy, J-Dog, Whiskey. They all start showing up. And then I went, Keith Pritchett. Then I went in on a furlough. Home on a furlough. That's when I first seen Bebop, met Bebop. And then I got out. I realized, okay, the hood Santana was doing what we doing. But I was in jail when it all started cracking with that, though. Yeah. Sure was, cuz. Check on my boy. I gotta walk around to the stove. See that? James got me fired up. Woke my wife up, cuz got me so loud. I mean, yeah. Trying to get at me like that, TY, man. Like I'm, can't be positive with my shit, bro, And he gonna talk about he joined in 82. He was 12, nigga. I was 21 in 82. 21, already got 11 years experience in. Been in it 11 years. When you showed up, I've been in it 11 years. You know what I mean? I've been in it 11 years already, man. You understand me? And I was just getting off of YA parole. Because when I got out, I wasn't doing shit. I wasn't smoking weed, drinking, nothing. But Newports and pussy. Work, Newport, and pussy, cuz I wasn't trying to go back to jail. Nigga outside, pussy whip out, I don't give a fuck, nigga. What y'all talking about? I'm not going. Nigga like, come on, cuz, going. I'll say, nah, I ain't going. Come on, cuz, nah, I can't go. Oh, man, I'm on parole, cuz. That's what I used to tell them. No, cuz, I'm on parole. Fuck that. Oh, no, you niggas ain't getting me in no trouble, cuz. I ain't going back to jail. Nothing, I ain't doing it. Then when I got discharged, niggas start easing the back in. That's when I started easing back in. Niggas start getting high. Niggas start using the pistol a little more. You know what I mean? Shit like that. You just start doing more. The next thing you know, you back in the mix. you back in the gumbo, cuz. That shit was wild, man. 80s and something else, dude. At the time, James Mullins or whatever, cuz, at the time he's getting involved, oh shit. It was cracking 82. That's when I first hit some crack, was 82. 82. You don't forget shit like that. Years. Now, you might can't pinpoint a certain day or months and shit, but, you can round it off. Yeah. So can. It was the homie Nardy from Palm and Oak / A-Tray gang. They was A-Trays moved to Linwood, turned Palm and Oak into gangster. They put the gangster on Palm and Oak. Him and his brother Snake. And it was cuz saying, man, you ain't gonna hit that smoked it. We was like, nah. He said, y'all wanna try, man? And that nigga cuz was the one who introduced us to that shit. It was me, JB, who else is there? In the little laundry part next to the garage. Where my girl was doing that. But yeah, cuz that's when I first hit crack like that. So you don't forget shit like that. Then like I said, I didn't do crack long. Because I didn't do it the whole 82. You know what I'm saying? That's when I got introduced to it. Now, I was doing it in 83. But I went to the county jail. I was in the county jail, cuz, like 8-9 months fighting my case. That's why I was in there with Lunatic Frank, Sammy, Twin, All them twins sent me a request on Facebook. So I accepted it. I accepted the twin, man. But, damn, I forgot what the fuck I was talking about. Because I was thinking of twin. Oh, yeah. I was in the county jail. All that while, cuz 4,400, 48, 2,700, went to Wayside for like a month and a half, maybe 7, 8 weeks. Went to Wayside, came back to the county. I got found out guilty in jury trial, touchdown. Smoked a little more. And then 84, I went to Mississippi to get off that shit. I said, I'm done. I said, fuck this crack, cuz. I don't get away from y'all motherfuckers. So I went to Mississippi. Said I was gonna stay a few months, stay a couple years. I ain't come back to 86. Came visit once in 85. And that's when I met my wife, 85. Once I got to know her, I realized I knew her brother and all that shit. You know what I mean? Because when she got to kicking it with me, her brother was in jail. And he called his sister one day and she said, how you fuck with Say? She said, yeah, that's my nigga. You don't tell her, that nigga crazy, girl. That nigga, why you trying to suck? You get a BLK smooth from your sister. T.Y. still on here? Put a hot dot on the cash app for me real quick, T.Y. Hold on, y'all. Just a hot dollar, cuz. Hold on, let me wait. Give me a hot one, man. Need a hot dollar, T.Y. Just a hot dollar, man. Plucking the hair out my ear. Ooh. I think I got some change and she could just do the rest on the card. I know I ain't enough on it for that. Just some change short with that. Let's see what it do here. How much change I got. 36, okay. Hold on. Let me take the cash out there. Hold on. Man. But I can't sit here too long. Go ahead and do it this way. Oh, you said you tried. What you mean try? Wouldn't let you? No, I'm on the phone, bro. What you mean wouldn't let you?
$2 in cash and the rest on me.
I'm figuring shit. I got some change in my pocket. I think if I just change around it off enough, well, I have enough on the card, I think. Don't let my motherfucker. Is change falling on my pocket sometimes? I could have sworn.
No. If you would like
I did get a bus pass the other day. Okay, I used 50 cents for that. It's all good. I'm rolling me a blunt when I get on, cuz. That shit y'all seen me, I was hitting earlier, that was just the shit I was finishing up. That was just the shit your boy was finishing up, cuz. Blood, essay.
You sure you got them?
I know I don't be set tripping. Y'all know this. The boy James Mother, man, you made me wake my wife up this morning, man. Cause you lit a fire up under my ass this morning with that shit trying to go there with me, man. About being positive about it. But you know, that's what I'm saying. None of y'all knew me, the African guy, the daishiki man, and the beads and y'all don't know that sag. That sag wasn't recorded on film. None of that shit. When I walked the graveyard, I got out that gear. When we did West 57, I was out there African shit. I was with the big Flavor Flav African clocks on my chest. I wasn't doing that no more. I was back in my Dickies, man. T-shirts, shit. I'm like, man, I couldn't do that, cuz. That African shit no more. I just couldn't do it. I'm like, I don't know nothing about Africa and all that. That's what I was telling everybody. I'm like, cuz. But I know this crippy shit, though. On an accident now? Who you talking about? BLK Smoke. I gave that boy one of them yesterday. What you talking about, T-Rock? Thank you. You too. You said what? Hey, you.
Have a good night.
You too. You saw who on accident? You saw who on accident? I gotta go get me and my wife medications, man. I'm going home, roll me a blunt. Oh, you say cuz on accident. Well, when I realize I'm cussing too much, I try to throw blood in my shit too. You know what I mean? An essay. Let them know it ain't no sit tripping with me or race tripping neither. Man, I got so many blood partners, man. I was on Facebook asking for niggas, man. You know what I mean? I was asking niggas where Underdog, Flamingo Wood family, if anybody heard from him, and anybody heard from Drayton the Bull, Bloodstone Villains. I asked if anybody know anything on Cecil Bradley, man, Scrooge, West Side Pyro, man. When I was in I seen Scrooge getting a couple fights in juvenile hall, because Scrooge, he was repping. See, Scrooge Scrooge and Crip Ron from the Grandies. They was the two tallest motherfuckers in there, cuz. Was him and Scrooge from West Side Pop. You know, I was just thinking back to the juvenile hall day, right? And I was like, who was the tallest niggas in there? It was Crip Ron from the Grandies. Anyway, he was saying Grandy anyway. And Scrooge from West Side Pyro. Them niggas 7 feet tall down there. Cause I know they wasn't 7 feet, but you know, they seemed to be. Them niggas was tall, cuz. At least 6'6", 6'7", you know, like that tall. And yeah, Cecil Bradley Scrooge. I seen him get in a couple fights. Snake from Carver Park, he was tall, but not tall as them two niggas though. Snake, he was kind of tall. And but yeah, but them niggas, they knew how to fight. And Snake from Carl, he knew how to get his leverage on niggas who was shorter than him. That's what Snake was good at. I noticed about Snake. I seen Snake get down a few times too up in there. Marlon Black, he rest in peace. But yeah, I asked about, because I know it'd be this cat, he West Side Power, he be chiming in on my shit. I'll chime in on his. You know, he West Side Power. I don't be hating. I go on there liking all his shit. I'm like, right on. They be on there power. I am not mad at them dudes. Yeah, them niggas at least 6'7", cuz, if not taller. You know, you say 7 feet, but no, I won't say they was 7 feet tall, but them niggas was tall, cuz. At least 6'6", 6'7". Juvenile Hall. Juvenile Hall. I'm 15 years old. 15, cuz. So, you know, you in there with them two tall giraffes up in there. When you see them niggas in formation line walking, them niggas be like this over everybody, cuz. Like, damn, that nigga tall, yeah, cause they juvenile, the units, we all come out together in formation. They have us like marching in line. And then they'll take one unit to this section, another unit to that section. You might have some softball out there, some shit like that. And then that's when some fights used to break out. Because the motherfuckers see they rival over in the other units. Some of them, they'd take a chance, try to run over to them, to get to them. Especially the Mexicans. The Mexicans, they'd take off. But they was getting down with each other, though. I mean, they wasn't trying to rush brothers or nothing back then like that. That wasn't going on. We always gang banging on one another. So the Mexicans who wasn't getting along with each other, they take flight and fight each other. Like, maybe the Crips or Pyrus and Bloods and shit like that would. You know, certain niggas would bump heads and get in a squabble. But me personally, I always had mutual respect with the Pyrus on both ends. Because I went to Tibby Elementary for the 5th and 6th grade. From with the Roosevelt. And when they shipped me over to Tibby, I was going to school with the West Side Pyrus when they was little, before they got the banging. Yeah. And everybody fuck with Kid Man. Now you would think, well, him coming out the 60s, ain't too many motherfuckers gonna fuck with him, you know, like fuck with dude, because his ties with the 60s. You know what I mean? Yeah, he rolling 60, true enough. But his heart and desire to bring us out on the forefront was brilliant. Because we wasn't out there like that. A lot of people didn't know us, the culture, the history, the guys behind it. Not just the guys behind it, the main guys behind it. You see what I'm saying? Kerr Mack went out there, boots on the ground, and found those people to tell us, how did this come about? How did bishops come about? How did y'all Santanas come about? How did y'all whoop stuff? Who is that? Who lived? Who is this? So he go talk to other people too. And, you know, da 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 da. And I respected this shit major, man. In a major, that's what I'm saying. When I met him, I got to picking his brain. I'm like, man, how you come up with doing this? I said, what made you decide to do something like this? And he told me, he said, when I was in jail, he said, sometimes we'll see the homies in the Low Rider magazine. He said, we'll see homies in the Low Rider, we'll see their car, we'll see them. They may say their name or whatever, but they won't say, oh, that's Woompty Woomp Woomp from Santana but people know who they are. They wouldn't say, that's Woompty Woomp from Hoover. That's so-and-so from the Rolling 60s. Or that type of stuff. And he said, it wasn't nothing out there talking about us. He say, so I want to do something on us. That's when he came up to the magazine. He said, I want to do something on us, sir. Like get our history on our sets and blase. And that's when I first met up. When I say, cuz I'm gonna be in Compton now. On I had something going on. And then my niece was gonna have something too. My sister's daughter, Dominique. And I told her, I said, I'm gonna stay around long enough for my niece thing before I go home. And that's when me and cuz met up at the VFW. And Wood Rat, Alcatraz van that showed up that night. All them showed up that night at the VFW, all that. That's when Kerr Mack seen Wood Rat for the first time in person. And maybe Alcatraz van too. And he saw how me and Wood Rat embraced each other and all that. When me and Kerr Mack sitting on the other side of the VFW. When Wood Rat and them came in, they went over on the other side with my sisters and all them was seated at over there. And somebody told Wood Rat, Sag here. And he's like, where's Sag at? And they pointed to my table. So him and the Nutties came sliding over there towards me and Kerr Mack. I seen them coming. I get up on my seat. You know, I'm never gonna embrace you sitting down. So I get up on my seat and see cuz coming. Me and Wood Rat, we brace each other. What's up, Sam? What up, bro? You know, we was whispering each other here, talking, hug. Me and Woody hugged each other like 10 minutes, man, before we let each other go. Cuz talking to each other here. Me and Dwight fight. Me and Cub finally embraced shit. I started shaking the rest of the Nutties' hands and all that and shit. Introduced them to Kerr Mack and they went back over there hollering at everybody else. And then that's when Kerr Mack hit me up with the question. He said, "Say, y'all good with Nutty?" He said, "Ain't this Nutty South Atlanta?" I said, "Yeah, they do that." I said, "But no, we good with Nutty, you know, South and them, you know." I said, at the time, it was a thing going on in Atlantic, and at first it wasn't Atlantic at first. It was the Bats against the Hood. Them niggas did what they supposed to do, man, and I ain't mad at them brothers, man. Shit, never was mad at them. And but later on it fizzled into the Atlantic Drive Santana shit. You know what I mean? So, but I wasn't involved with that. I didn't get involved with it. As a matter of fact, it was after Roger Scott was killed when I said, I'm done. I'm through. No mouse. I said, no mouse. Done. Let me roll something up, though. Y'all still with me? I'll hang out and smoke with y'all. Let me know something, man. Who with me? Who with your boy, man? If somebody with me, I'm gonna hang out and smoke, man. If not, I'm getting off this bitch, man. Been on there almost 2 hours, motherfucker. So let me know if you're still with me. Big Cass, not yet. You know, I'm about to roll up, man. East side though, nigga. Nigga. The hub and the dub. Roll up, man. You ain't even send $1 though, nigga. You ain't even send $1, man. Pac-Man. Pac-Man, S-Gang. Pac-Man. Pac-Man. What's up with it, Pac-Man? You say you never banged Singleton? Good thing, man. I salute all y'all who didn't bang, man. Who didn't get involved with us. You remember when I was telling y'all about how we used to call niggas busters and shit that would come and hang and shit like that? And I told y'all, I said, hell no, them niggas was smarter than us, cuz. I said, no, they wasn't no busters. Them niggas was smarter than us, cuz. Not to be hanging around and that shit, man. With us. You know, them niggas has been in all kinds of shit. Fucking with us. I'm finna roll up as long as y'all with me. I don't wanna be in here smoking. Ain't nobody on this motherfucker. So who on here, cuz? What goes around comes back around again. Alamo, are you with me? Alamo, are you with me? What goes around comes back around again. What's happening with the P-Town? What goes around comes back around again. Tracking cameras. I don't use nothing AI, man. I don't want AI doing anything for me. Oh no. I can't go live on Facebook. They say my account ain't 60 days old. I'm like, I ain't been on there 2 months. Like that. Trying to get my weed ready, man. Alamo, are you with me? What goes around comes back around again. Alamo, are you with me? Alamo, are you with me? Hey, later, buddy. Gotta get CC today. Gotta get CC today, baby. Hey, girl, what's up? Yeah, go ahead. Say, I can't skate, nigga. I can't skate. I can't skate. And a few times I went, I didn't put skates on. I just went. Turtle could skate. Potato Head Paul could skate like a motherfucker. The first time I went, I noticed Paul the most. Potato Head, that nigga was skating. That nigga was getting down. Man. I was like, man, look at Potato Head. Shit, that nigga was going backwards and everything. That nigga knew how to skate, him. I never was a good skater, none. Even as a kid, I wasn't a good skater. Nigga fall too goddamn much. Shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, them niggas could skate. Turtle could skate. Paul could skate. I seen Ben Sava out there on them skates. But I couldn't do it. I didn't get out there. Plus that shit be crowded too. And so you have to know what you're doing. And you could get tripped and shit. I done seen Turtle pushing motherfuckers and shit get too close. Pushing them off of me and shit like that. That's why I don't be out there. It could be a wrestling match out there in at that ring. You could be out there, you could turn to a wrestling match, cuz. What goes around, comes back around again. Waiting on this pharmacy, man. I gotta get my wife back to up to the Social Security people. All right, I'm gone, cuz. I'm just come to straighten up the backyard. Wasn't too much shit back here this month. Oh, here comes some people now. What's up, CCG? What's happening with you, brother? What's going on? About to roll me some weed up, man. Shit. What's happening with it? I still want that fleet line, man. I get that money, man. I heard from these attorneys too, man, but then I ain't heard from them no more. Have some coffee and fire tray, huh? Wow. I say, man, the older the car, the better, man. I want me an old car, cause the next car I get. Yeah, I was trying to figure that shit out the other day, cuz. We need an attorney to do that for us. I need to be, cause she ain't handling it. It's me and her handling it. I put her in on what we do, but it's me doing it all. With no help, man. And the couple of relatives I asked from her side, they ignored her, so. And believe me, I ain't asking them for shit for me. I'm asking them could they get this for her or do that for her. And they ignore us, cuz. But it's good, though. But it's good. I'm just waiting for them to try to set foot to the door. Because when I open the door and I see certain people, I'm shutting the door. Okay, I'll call you. But every time we talk to people and they ask her, can I talk on her behalf? She tell them, yeah. She said, yeah, real fast. Like, yeah. Talk to him. But that one Social Security lady gave us a hard time over the phone, cuz. I am responsible for her. Right now, without that. Ain't nobody here for it but me. Wasn't nobody here for her when it happened to her but me. But me. So, what I say, man, motherfuckers, they talk this shit, man, but now one of these motherfuckers gonna change or alter their life for her. They wasn't gonna do it. Sons, nieces, or who the fuck ever else. They wasn't gonna change or alter their life for her, cuz. They wasn't gonna do it. They wasn't gonna have her come to them and take care of her. They weren't gonna come here and take care of her. They gonna stay where the fuck they would, do their jobs and their kids and do what they do. But she got me, though. See, I ain't got to alter shit, because I always been here for her. Going on 39 years being here for her. So, fuck them. Like I told them, we don't need them shit. Fuck them. They can stay where they at, cuz. I'm waiting on certain motherfuckers to come knock on this door. But if I open it up and I see what it is, I'm sitting. Yeah, until she able to walk up to the door and open it and let y'all in, then you come in. But until then, I'm not allowing y'all in here. Period. And I'm not gonna sit there and argue with them or none of that shit. I'm gonna call the police. So you're not allowed here. We don't want to film. I'm gonna tell the police. We don't want to see them. They're not allowed here. We don't want them here. We don't want to see them. We don't want to talk to them. We don't want to see them nothing. Tell them get fucked from our door, please. That's how I'm going to do it. Like I said, until she then go to that door and open it and let you in, then that's fine. But I'm not doing it. Not me. And if they want to talk to her, turn the phone on. Turn the phone on. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go. I'm going and check on my wife, too. All right, I'm gonna go, cuz. I'll holler at y'all later. Thanks for that donation to that person. I put you in blue. I don't know if you're male or female yet, but I'll put you in blue. So if you show up again, I'll see you. God bless.